Today I want to talk about why I switched to the CVT Mt hood from my Tuff Stuff Alpha rooftop tent that I had before this. So I'm going to give you a little walk around of the tent on the truck and show you just what it looks like. From above you can see you got the roof racks where you can put storage on top. The side, it's on an adder rack, truck bed rack with 3 support racks. You can notice the double channel on the CVT tent. And on the side I have the awning, and we'll talk about that and show that in the video coming up in use with the awning room. This was our first night in the CVT Mt hood. How'd it go, girls? A little chilly?
Yeah, a little cold.
We went from having AC in the summer to the first night in the fall where we need a heater. It's inside the little awning room. Do a quick walk around of the tent. Look inside the tent. So we were able to close this up with both sleeping bags and pillows inside, which was nice. And that's thanks to the double channel design. Alright, so the main reason I switched from the Tuff Stuff Alpha rooftop tent was for a more aerodynamic approach. As you can see in the beginning, it was slightly below the roof line of the truck, and that in turn gave me about 1 to 1.5 more miles per gallon, and that's with a mix of city and highway driving. This is my daily driver. I use it to go to work, so I yielded about that much of an improvement per mile per gallon. I like that part of it for when I'm on longer trips, and I like the fact that it sets up super quick. Now this is one of the main reasons I got it, is the setup and breakdown of the tent. That's pretty much it. Alright, I want to preface by saying I would have ordered another Tuff Stuff rooftop tent if they had one that was similar to this in design and setup. I asked them about it and I didn't really get much feedback if they were coming out with anything like this soon. So I went ahead and went with the CVT, and I'm really glad I did. And in this video I'm going to tell you what I like and some comparisons between this and the Tuff Stuff brand. Again, I think Tuff Stuff is a great value. You get a great product for the cost, and there were no complaints there, really. But I'm also really impressed with the CVT, and we're going to talk about all those things in a little bit. I just wanted to tell you, our family started this rooftop tent, and we're moving away from the RV lifestyle for camping, and we're doing truck camping with the rooftop tent. And what we've been doing over the last year is gathering supplies that we need and really trying it out, doing the truck camping route to see if it's something we like and if we could do on longer stays without having the RV. And so far it's looking like we can, and I think we all enjoy it. My wife's slowly getting used to it and starting to like the idea of it, the simplicity of it. So I'm pretty sure this might be our route we're going to take for overlanding. We hope to plan some trips to Georgia with some overlanding, and then over the next couple of years head out west and do some overlanding there. But let me get into some of the things I like and do a quick comparison of this to hopefully help you out if you're making or trying to make some decisions about switching tent brands. It's funny, our last video we recorded how to air condition a rooftop tent or ground tent. And in this video, when we were preparing for it, we camped over the weekend and we actually had to break out the buddy heaters. Time's flying by, but we're getting into that fall camping season. We're getting geared up, getting excited. I'm sure you are as well. But let's get into what I like and dislike about this CVT Mt hood and some slight comparisons with the Alpha rooftop tent. First off, the fabric is a lot heavier on this tent compared to the Alpha. Should help us for keeping it cool and warm with the different seasons. Now the annex room fabric is a little bit lighter than what's actually on the tent. Still a great product though. I really like the setup of it and the ease of the setup of it. So I'll stick with the CVT for a like on this one. Packaging. The packaging on the CVT, not as good as the packaging on the Tuff Stuff Alpha tent. I did sustain some damage with shipping, and you do pay for the shipping with this, so I wish they did package it a little bit better. The Tuff Stuff Alpha came almost crated. It was crazy the amount of wood that they put on to keep that tent secure. But good job to Tuff Stuff for that. The next thing I want to get into is the mattress. I think the mattress has a slight advantage with the CVT tent. The Tuff Stuff was still a good mattress, but this one is a little bit more comfortable. My wife even said she really didn't need the self-inflatable air mattress. We'll see how that goes as we continue to camp with it, but so far she's impressed with it as well. So one thing I really liked about the Tuff Stuff Alpha tent that the CVT tent does not have are the LED lights on the interior of the tent. This one does not have LEDs on the interior. There are LEDs on the awning, which is nice, but nothing inside the tent. It was really nice to be able to just quickly plug that LED light strip into your power and be able to turn lights on and off inside the tent. Now we do bring our own portable lights, so it's not that big of a deal, but it was nice to have those pre-wired on the Alpha tent. The advantage here at the CVT is the storage inside the tent. There are tons of pockets in the corners, on the side, and there's even a bungee style net that's hung on the top of the inside roof of the tent. So you can throw pillows up there, blankets, iPad, whatever you got, you can put up there easily and store it inside the tent. So that was a nice feature, or that is a nice feature with the CVT tent. So I know you might be thinking comparing the Tuff Stuff Alpha to the CVT Mt hood is kind of like comparing an apple to an orange. But that's what I got now and what I had before, so those are the only two things I can compare with. What I would like to say, or what I'd like for you to understand from this is the positives of both tents, okay? And I'm hoping I'm getting that across to you. And one of the big positives I see here with this is how easy it is to set up this awning and annex room compared to the annex on the Tuff Stuff. I thought that was a bit of a process. It wasn't bad, but still a bit of a process. This is a breeze to set up. Honestly, I mean, big difference. So saving time, it's a big help. Now this tent is a lot smaller, so the Alpha gives an advantage there with the size of the tent, and the awning room here is smaller also than the Alpha annex room. So if you're looking for a bigger tent for your family, the advantage goes to the Alpha tent there. For ease of setup and time, and you still have the room, just not as much, the CVT is the advantage there. So the biggest takeaway I can give you for this and why I switched would be the fact of aerodynamics, which I touched on in the beginning. So what I really like about this tent, and the main reason I switched, was the slim design and low profile design and the double channel mounting system that CVT offers on the side of this tent. You can see I have my ladder hooks mounted here, and then I have ladder hooks mounted in the back also that I can use for getting in on the side or on the back, and sometimes I even jump in off the tailgate on the back where I don't even need a ladder setup. So great design by CVT with this double channel system. I hope in the future to add some sort of road shower or water port system on the side here, mounted right onto the tent, which is a great advantage with the CVT Mt hood. that you can buy their adapter plates or mount right to these channels. Really enjoying the product so far. All right, let me just show you how quick this breaks down. You've got this elastic that you pull up around to help pull the sides in and help suck the sides in when you pull it shut. Just pull the roof down, tuck in the sides. Now it's a little more work if you have sleeping bags inside. Blankets, not a problem. Thin sleeping bags, not a problem. But the heavier ones are a little more work to get everything tucked in properly. Make sure everything's in, that's it. Just latch it on. Closed up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate your support as always. Thanks again. And here's K&D Productions to tell you.
We'll see y'all next time. We'll be on the tractor and on the trail.